It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Hey, it's the final round of the Norwood Invitational right now. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. The course looks to be in pristine condition. The players are fired up, and we can't wait to see what drama unfolds this week on 2K Sports. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Ooh, that was close. The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Let's go to the par 3 second.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw early in your round. Big bunker fronting this green. You got a little pot bunker there on the right-hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall-offs. And whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
And just to clean up this birdie. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Let's see what happens here on 4.
Difficult tee shot right here. You've got water way left, but you got a bunker that runs all the way down the left-hand side of this hole. Small little bunker there in the middle of the fairway, but not really reachable. From the second shot, it's a pretty flat, generous, open area that you can run your golf ball up and onto, but anything out to the right-hand side will run off into a low area.
That one drops. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 3rd.
She's caught that one quite nicely.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
The 5th at Emery Beach, Rich, looks pretty, but it's pretty tough too.
It certainly is, and as we've seen, features of this golf course, lots of run-out areas everywhere. Again, green sits up on a small plateau, but there's a spine running diagonal through this green. Trying to get it on the correct level can be tedious.
And take a look at his 4th now.
Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6th hole, a par 5, but is it gettable in 2?
Not really. This is a long par 5 here. Best played, I think, as a 3-shotter. Anything out to the right-hand side off the tee is just fine. But this is where it gets a little interesting. Do you lay it up short of this bunker here, or do you try and fit it in between those two right there? A decision must be made, and from there, that'll determine whether or not you can be aggressive for your 3rd shot, or you have to be a little on the conservative side.
Will it find the grass? What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Just a 4-footer remaining.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your 2nd shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
Oh, anywhere but there, not in the water. Looking to get up and down from here. Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward. Oh. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Down on the 4th hole, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot. It's around 185 to the pin from here.
That away, come on.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. Going with 8-iron here. Here's a look at Lydia Ko from earlier today.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Solid putt, that.
8 feet remain. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Rich, you look at Lydia Ko. If she's not a star already, she will be one day.
Well, she came on to the scene just in such a massive, dynamic way. Had a little low time in her career, but right now, back in the swing of things and looking sharp as ever.
And it drops for eagle. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here off the tee. Dotted bunkers down the left, larger ones down the right. And for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green. But don't let that fool you. Look at that green. It looks like the hood of my 71 Super Beetle.
Holing this one out. And it falls.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. This looks right at the pin. That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round.
Currently 6 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the hybrid. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
And this putt coming up for his par. And it's going to be a tap-in bogey for this player. Now 7 shots behind after that. And on the tee here at the par 5 12, the players start to feel like, well, we've got a chance here.
Finally, a hole that does not beat you up, isn't it? A par 5 that is easily reached in 2. Find the fairway. Second shot, you just have to avoid a little small pot bunker about 30 yards shy of the green. Other than that, a chip and a putt, and you're making a birdie. Come on, don't stop now. Keep on.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. How good was that putt? Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. The 13th reach, they say, is a drivable par 4, but that's not necessarily a wise play.
I'm not too sure anybody is going to try and find the surface here with their tee shots. So lay it up out to the right-hand side. Just a short iron for your second. Green perched well above the fairway. Anything missing to the left could find the water.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, that was a great shot. Almost made eagle. Our coverage continues here at the 12th. Here's Lydia Ko. And down it goes. And with that, she'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. That should find the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 5 shots off the lead. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 7th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty. Big bounce down the fast lane.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. The second at 15. This one's going right there. John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Justin Thomas as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Oh, wow, Rich. How good was that?
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Setting up here with a long putt. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
It's going to go down the hill here and to the left. Let's see how he handles it.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
This putt from 4 feet.
This for a birdie.
As we move on to the next hole, we show you he is in a tie for 6th place. Dare I say eagle putt? This could end up on the green. Oh, that is a lovely drive on a par 4. You gotta love it.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Let's take a look at what happened earlier today.
Great touch here. Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
This will play nicely. This is a 150-yard shot. 3 shots off the lead.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Here's a putt for 2nd place.
So far, so good.
He's done all he can do out there today and ends his round in 2nd place, 1 stroke off the lead. Now he needs the leader to slip up to still have a chance. Well, Rich, we talked about the possibility of going back-to-back. It doesn't happen, but it was still a great fight.
No shame in finishing runner-up after coming off a victory last week. Unfortunately, back-to-back wins would have been a little sweeter, but still, great job.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. Oh, almost went in. An opportunity for a birdie here. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
That one should find the surface. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now onto the par 4 4th hole. That was absolutely murdered. Playing this shot from 120 yards. Setting up now this one from a fairway out. And he's down there. You got to read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Currently at -4 overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
That's a big drive. Second shot here on the 5th. How close was that to going in? 13 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's well holed.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. This is his second shot. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Ooh, this needs to hold on to the fairway.
That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Sitting at -6.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
This is what remains to get into 7th on the leaderboard. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Found the green side rough. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt is of 9 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Looking at a par 5 here. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
215 left here.
Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy-cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Oh, that was so close to going in. And down it goes. He's currently sharing 5th place on the leaderboard. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. And a good look at a birdie here. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
He's sitting in 4th place.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting. What a gargantuan tee shot.
Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, grinding it out there, slowly but surely moving up that leaderboard.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. And now this to move into a tie for 2nd place.
Yes, and 3 holes to go in this event. Big moment.
And currently sitting in an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
He's currently tied for 1st. All right, Rich, you know the scenario. Final hole, tied for 1st. How's this one going to shake out?
Luke, I hope that chair's comfortable. I sense extra holes. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And what about that? Closing with an eagle. That's a delightful way to finish up the day. Well, what about that? Gave them a head start, but managed to reel them in.
Oh, was able to keep the pedal down the entire back nine, getting the job done at the end. That's how you do it. Congratulations.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now to crown a champion here of the Falcon Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
This one's online. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
That's a rock solid par right there.
And now onto the par 3 second. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
A really good look at birdie.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Stepping onto the tee now of the par 5 third hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more. Nicely done.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Curling ever so gently right to left here.
We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 7. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And that will take him now to 4 under the card. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4.
Oh, stay, stay, stay.
Ah, that's a tough break.
Looking great so far out the rough.
A birdie putt awaits. Currently at -5 now for the event. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've arrived at the par 5 7th.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
He's going to fade this one. He has about 14 feet to the hole. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
Just updating the standings now, and he's moved back on top of this leaderboard. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. It looked like it came out of a cannon. This shot from 120 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Chance to move to 8 under here. Good speed. Good speed too. Yes! Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. An eagle chance coming up.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Will this stay on the cut stuff? That one's just going to catch the light rough. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Looks like a lovely little draw there. That is a touch of class. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Leading by 3 strokes now. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Oh, tiny looking shot that. Putting for birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Let's begin the 14th. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This is for birdie.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we are at the par 5, 15th. This shot from the first cut of rough. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. So close. Yeah, this is some high quality golf. Down the putt goes, and it's 15 under par heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down to the last few holes.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
It's just about 3 feet away. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5.
Going and going and going.
This is his second shot. He's found the surface. Good chance here. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Oh. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This one from about 160 yards out. This one heading towards the green.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back-to-back.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the final round of the Renaissance Championship. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. This one appears to be fairway bound. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This one is looking good. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
A par putt coming up. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Yeah, a semi-blind tee shot, dogleg from right to left. You want to hit your tee shot, about Yodi-Ho area. And from there, the green's surrounded by some deep bunkers. Great placement, really cool look.
Now this one is right on the line between fairway and rough. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Oh, flex on that drive. That's a disappointing shot. An opportunity to make birdie. Henny, what more can you tell us?
This is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. On the green, but some work to do. This putt starts on a good line. Yes! Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
We've arrived at a par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 5th. That's tidy. Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
Oh, that was mashed. He's setting up for his second shot. Great looking shot this. Yeah, nice looking shot there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Currently 5 under overall.
Out to the 7th hole.
Yeah, when you try and hit it hard, sometimes you leave that face open and you leave your tee shot out to the right. Don't do it here. Miss that bunker. From there, you've got a second shot. You want to try and work a little bit from right to left in. Try and work it along the ground over there. Anything coming up in those bunkers on the left-hand side is going to leave a very dangerous and tough third shot. Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
About 7 feet remain. What a great feeling to put an eagle on the scorecard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Trying to calm himself down after that eagle last. Nicely done.
He's got this putt for birdie. Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Wide open tee shot here to that bunker out on the right-hand side. That's just for show. Second shot back up the hill just a little bit. I tell you what, second shot distance control is paramount.
At 8 under par. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Here's a putt to move inside the top 20. That's a big birdie putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. This tee shot is looking good so far. A lot to like about that one. This one is 5 feet away. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
Well, the 11th at Yoho River Ridge might be the signature hole on the course. It's a par 3 and it's got a cool feature.
Well, all the bunkers to me look like moose antlers. I think that is such a great design, especially where this golf course is located. Green sits above you just a little bit. Some pretty good runoff areas on the right-hand side. But I'm telling you what, I want no part of those moose antlers. They hurt.
And now left with this to move into a tie for 7th. Now 5 strokes behind. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here on the 12th.
That dog will hunt.
This one's for birdie. He's currently tied for 7th here. Hole number 13, a par 3.
Such a unique design. Some of the greatest par 3s on the planet are less than 150 yards. This is one of them. Not much here, but the runoff area is short and long. It could be maddening. What a design. What a hole. Make 2 here. Happy days.
Well played.
Don't you love it when you don't even need a putter to make birdie?
Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
This one is going straight at it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby.
And Rich, this player has been making moves on the leaderboard.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
That is a wonderful shot out of the rough. A big opportunity here with a birdie putt on the line.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Ooh, what a putt.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
A par 4 here.
You got to take it down the left-hand side, flirting with that bunker. Anything out to the right-hand side, you have a blind second shot. And from there, this is where it gets fun and interesting. A long, narrow green with water all the way down the right-hand side, a massive bunker on the left. Most players, the smart ones anyways, are going to leave their second shots just on the front edge or just short of the green.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And now after that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. This is a hybrid. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Drops that one to the bottom of the cup. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot has to challenge the bunkers down the right and carry them, but not quite reach the bunker on the left-hand side. Find the fairway and just sit back and soak in the view. The second shot on this, going back into the Rocky Mountains, it just doesn't get any more majestic than this. What a finishing hole.
This one is right at it. Another good shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
The putt is underway.
That is all for today. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, a champion will be crowned at Quail Hollow as we kick off our final round coverage of the PGA Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, this tournament is dripping in storylines, especially for our featured player as we get set for the first round of action. What can you tell us about this course?
Well, the good news is they will face a golf course that is probably the best conditioned golf course that they play in the PGA Championship historically. It is immaculate. There's hardly a blade of grass out of place. However, there's a lot of grass out there. You know, over 7,500 yards long. Let's not even talk about the Green Mile holes 16, 17, and 18. Historically, the toughest three-hole stretch on the PGA Tour. This thing is just a beast. There's a reason why this is one of the most difficult courses on the PGA Tour.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Over to 3, a par 4.
Straight away, really difficult to find the fairway. Second shot uphill to an undulating green. Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Yep, okay.
I don't believe it. It's a hole-in-one.
Mark me down for one. Does it get any better than that?
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Dogleg from left to right, protected by bunkers both right and left. Second shot back up the hill to a green that slopes from back to front and from right to left.
That's a good-looking shot there. Standing over his second shot. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. And after that, he sits at 5 under par. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
Really difficult par 3. Good luck making a par here.
Going with the 5 wood. Yeah, that was a safe play. 18 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This is a good chance. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
Water off the tee on the tee shot comes into play all the way down the right-hand side on this gettable par 5.
That was the perfect spot to hit it. There it goes. What an aggressive play. Wow, what an opportunity here. A putt for eagle. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Let's check out the 8th hole, a par 4.
Pretty simple hole here. Short par 4. Find the fairway, chip and putt for your birdie.
Trouble ahead, needs to stay on this fairway.
Wow, I thought that was in. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
What a drive. Look at that.
This is a good 130 club.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
We've got 15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. Could not hit a better tee shot right there. Watch it run. That's a pretty good shot right there. And now this from about 150 yards away.
This one is all over it.
That's another green and reg.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Strong tee shot. Second shot, though, has got to find the right portion of this green. Diabolical indeed.
It was looking good already, but after hitting the downslope, it's looking extra good.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Didn't have to sweat that par putt. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Narrow driving area down the hill. Second shot goes uphill ever so slightly to a green that runs from left to right.
Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. Second shot here on the 12th. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Oh, what a putt. That's a good way to move into the top 10. The 13th is a par 3.
Long downhill par 3 with a green that is historically rock hard.
Going with the 8-iron here.
What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot, and she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
Love the short par 4s, Rich. Always an opportunity.
Risk versus reward. How brave are you feeling? Take out the driver and go for it, but be wary of the water on the left-hand side as it lurks close by.
Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Tricky one here. This one's going down the hill as well as moving to the left.
As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. That appears to be a very good line off the tee.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Three wood on the way. Talk about a clutch shot, down by 1, and now an opportunity for eagle.
With this player sitting just one back, what a time to hit a great tee shot.
Our featured player now one stroke back as we head down the home stretch.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
could not be more perfect.
Here's the second at 16. That is great contact out of the rough. Wonderful shot there. And now we have a birdie chance at the 16th hole. So close. And a tap in left for par. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. The club choice is a 6-iron. Wow, our leaders got it going today.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Wow, that was launched. Here's the second at 18.
It's a green seeker. Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
This putt would give him the clubhouse lead. He finishes with birdie on 18. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Impressive, absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The final round of the Miller Championship begins now. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. This should play.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
His second shot here. Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's looking like just a slight break to the left here, I think.
And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4. Oh, that's carrying a bit too much speed. That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. That's inside the house of opportunity. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
A great birdie chance here.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Ah, yes. The gentle fade. The buttercut, if you will.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
This player is putting for fun.
And hole number 5 is a par 5. Oh, that ball should run a fair way. That hit the downslope. It's hunting. Nicely done. Currently -5. This one is right down the pipe. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, what a putt. And with that, he moves to 7 under. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot.
Ooh, could be in trouble. Needs to hold that fairway.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. Second shot here on the 6th.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
And he's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got to read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Time to take on this shot from the rough.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
This putt is about 16 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's just inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Oh, I like the pace on this putt.
Yeah!
Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. 4 shots behind our leader.
Straight at it.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this putt's going left to right.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. You beauty! What a putt! Hole number 11 is a par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. Currently 13 under for the event.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
That is absolutely spot on.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. He finds himself in a share of 4th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. This is his second shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Well, that's an impressive little chip. The putt drops, and we're moving on. The 14th is a par 5.
Stonking drive there.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Oh, well played. Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Nice hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
On the tee now, the 16th, and it's a par 5.
It was looking good already, but after that nice big bounce, it's looking extra good now. Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
This is a lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Ooh. Putting for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Wow, what a display off the tee.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
This is a 20-footer.
Looking good.
Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. This one's going right at the pin here. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And as he sinks that final putt, now he's got the clubhouse lead. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It all comes down to this. Our final round coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quirk and John McCarthy. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that you're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at.
Currently at -1 following that hole. The first of our par threes of St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
Great birdie putt. He's currently T4 at the moment. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Setting up in the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. Oh, that's consecutive birdies now. And look at the reward.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box. So you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homa, wow, wow, wow.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Going with the 5-iron here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Well played, mate. He's setting up for his second shot. Just one stroke back in this tournament. The great Lee Trevino once said, you can talk to a fade where a hook won't listen. Just 3 feet to the cup. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Oh, that is textbook.
Wonderfully played. What a putt that was. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back nine here left today.
Luke, top 10 on the leaderboard and moving up. It'll be interesting to see how this player performs over the next 9 holes.
This one's got to pump the brakes. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Wow. Ha, right at it from out of the bunker. That's 9 under par for the event. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
And this hole we could call what, serpentine maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. How good was that putt? He's currently in second place here. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Second shot here on the 12th. Okay, that'll work. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Ooh, this is on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 13, a par 3. Going with the 7. Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And that's 8 birdies today. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. The 14th is a par 4. That one's going to catch the thick stuff. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt is from 14 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, what a stroke. Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. 19 feet to the hole.
On a good line.
Yes, sir. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
That is a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one.
Really great work sticking the green from that lie.
An opportunity for a birdie here. That's disappointing. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
And hitting yet another green here today.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got extra holes coming your way.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I cannot wait.
That could play. That one just slides by. And that'll force this playoff to another hole. Good shot shape, this one. A fade ball flight. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missing the birdie there. Well, that's unfortunate. Nothing else you can say.
Losing is never easy to take, and to have it happen that way by missing the putt, ooh, that stings.
A chance for victory goes begging. Tough way to lose.
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, doesn't it? You feel like you're so close to winning, but losing in the playoff, I can't lie, Luke, it hurts.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Don't go anywhere. It's the final round of the Legacy Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. What a picture-perfect day for this round of golf. We can't wait to bring it to you on 2K Sports. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Yes! Count it! From long range.
Just what you want to see. That is a heck of a start right there. Love to see it. Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
9 feet to the cup. And the birdie putt drops. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This one needs to hold the fairway. Not much good that we can say about that shot. He really played that one well out of the rough. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
He is now at 4 under par for the event. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth. This one greenside in the rough. I like that one. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead.
Let's go to the par 3 fifth hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. 13 feet to the hole. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's moving just a little bit to the left, I think.
That's very impressive.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
I like the looks of this. This is about a 230-yard shot, leading the event by 2 shots.
He is taking this on.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This really looks good.
What a shot there for Eagle. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. Nine under for the tournament. Not a bad result right there. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4. Okay, that'll play. That is right on target. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
We've hit the 10th hole. It's a par 5. That's a tough one to swallow.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
An opportunity now to get to 13 under par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
Time to tee off on the 11th. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
You've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. Opting for the 6-iron. Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I'd say about 24 feet to the cup from here.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. A long par 4 this hole. Is this going to hold the fairway?
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
Standing over his second shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. This 14th hole is a par 3. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. That was just a few inches away from perfection. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
That is a big-time drive. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
That looked good for a while. 6 feet remain. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Oh, I think this is going to get some extra distance, hit that downslope.
This one is absolutely hunting. He's got this left for birdie. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. Time for the tee shot at 18. Beautiful shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
This is on a fantastic line.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
That's it for today. And that will do it. The rest of the field has finished, and we can now confirm our featured player has won a fitting reward for a great week. That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Oakmont Country Club for the finale of this year's U.S. Open, where a winner will be crowned. Our final round coverage starts right now. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. And Rich, this week Oakmont Country Club welcomes the 125th U.S. Open. What can the players expect from this layout?
Well, Andrew, I think you'll appreciate this because I've always said this. Oakmont Country Club would be the one golf course I would pay good money to not have to play. It is that difficult. They slow the greens down for the U.S. Open. How about that? Why do they slow greens down for the U.S. Open? Because the members, they like to be punished for some bizarre, strange reason. This is the most exacting, hardest, unrelenting tests of golf these players are ever going to face. It's no fun. It's literally no fun, and that's the best thing I can say about Oakmont.
Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
That's a really nice approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard. Absolutely tattooed that drive.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Down to Henny.
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
This one on a good line. Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Just a fairway metal long iron required off the tee. You want to avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot down the hill to a Redan-style green that works from right to left and front to back. Big bunkers on the left-hand side you want no part of.
And he's down there. You got to read.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting now at 4 under for the event. The 6th hole at Oakmont is a high caliber par 3.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Okay, that's going to play. This putt is from 16 feet away.
This for a birdie.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Wow. Okay, moving on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Looks like it's heading to the first cut, maybe? Hang on.
What happened there? This one will be from the first cut.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
A good result there, as he is now 7 under par.
And 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way off the tee.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
4 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Fortune favors the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
Not a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
A stunning approach shot that everyone down here enjoyed, apart from Lydia Ko.
Trailing by 4 strokes. 14 at Oakmont. Not a long par 4, Rich, but still some work to be done.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Ooh, boy, not pretty. Moving on up, we've got a story brewing here.
Yes, we do. This player's just outside the top 5, looking for more.
Henny is right there.
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cut.
Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. All right, that one is behind us.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Oh, that was so close. And to tap in as we move on to the next hole. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
That's exactly what he was hoping for. He can still walk away with par. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
This one will be close.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
Second shot here at 18. This is a 5-iron. If this putt drops, we'd have a tie for second place. Well, that's the way you finish a birdie on the closing hole. And Rich, a valiant effort, but the comeback comes up short.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I got to say, quite the effort.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.